everybody, Ryan O'Halloran, Jaguars beat writer with the Florida Times Union here inside Everbank Field a couple days after the season ended with the 5-11 record. Let's take a deep dig into this offense. Vastly improved. Blake Bortles, second in the league in touchdowns, first in interceptions. Obviously, you got to cut those down. The sack total, 71 a year ago. It ended up in the 50s this year. They're on pace for a pretty significant decline in that total until they gave up 8 to Houston the other day. So that left a black mark on what this pass protection unit was doing through the first 15 games. Let's look ahead to the offseason. What does this offense need? Quite frankly, not that much. Here are a couple priorities. I think it is a priority that they re-sign backup quarterback Chad Henne. Him and Blake Bortles, very good relationship. Henne, the veteran, Bortles, the younger player. I think that's going to be very important for Bortles' development, is to have a guy as a sounding board like Chad. Running back, they need a number 2 running back. Denard Robinson, proven he's not that guy. Ideally, I think the Jaguars get a running back to back up T.J. Yeldon, who can play. This guy can play on third down, give them a little spark when that Yeldon gets a rest on early downs. When Yeldon left the game or was hurt, this Jaguar running game went nowhere. Tight end, Julius Thomas is the only one under contract. I think they do make a play to re-sign Marcedes Lewis and keep him in his role as a number 2, which is basically a starter in this offense. I do think they'll bring Clay Harbor back. He's okay as a blocker. He can do some things receiver, but he's good insurance. And if they go outside, it's a very thin free agent crop for tight end. So maybe they'll find a number 3 or 4 guy to be a camp contender to get a roster spot. Offensive line, center. What do? They got 3 options I see. 1, re-sign Stefan Wisniewski. I think that's plan C. Plan B, have Tyler Shatley and Luke Boanko have a training camp competition. And then plan A is if Alex Mack with Cleveland Browns opts out of his contract, they make a big money play for him. Remember, Jaguars signed him to an offer sheet 2 off seasons ago, so they're aware of that contract, and they made sure there was a provision in there to opt out after 2 years so they could maybe circle back and sign him for good. So Mack's going to cost a lot of money. He's 2 years older than when they first talked to him, so I think there's some reservations there. Had a big injury a year ago, so if I had to bet right now, I think they go with a Shatley-Boanko competition in camp, and maybe A.J. Cann, who played right guard the last 13 games. Whoever wins that, whoever plays that best in the preseason wins the job in week 1. Not a lot of holes on this offense. Get a little better play at left tackle, get a backup running back, address your tight end depth. Receivers, I think, are set. Obviously, you're set at quarterback. So this is going to be all about the defense this offseason. After the last several drafts and offseason, how about building up this Jaguar offense? For the Florida Times Union, I'm Ryan O'Halloran.